There's Xander. Hey, Xander. How you doing? We are just checking things out. Nothing to see here. No, nothing prepared. Hopefully you all read the description. Hey, Ubel, good to have you here. Ubelly, UB. There you go. Good to have you here. I am going to check something here. Let me go ahead and turn on my audio. Hey, Ubel, good to have you here. Ubelly. There we go. There we go. Hey, Xander, you definitely didn't need to do that for this live stream. Xander says, Happy New Year, success with the new Retro Studio. Thank you so much. I'm actually, I'm kind of enjoying it so far. There is a full, by the way, check out my other channel, retroCombs-Tech, and you will get a chance to see the new desk setup where I install the desk, put it together, all those types of things. It's really, it's been fun. And in the next video, what I'm going to do is talk about all the tech. And I have whittled it down, folks. I'm going to tell you, I have definitely cut back on some equipment, and I've made things a little bit easier. One of the things I love, for instance, is I have this camera right here, but I can move it around anywhere. It doesn't have to stay connected all the time. And I've got a little gimbal on it, so you can do some fun stuff here. But I can get rid of it when I don't need it for things. But it gives you really kind of a cool setup of the desk. You can see me monitoring over here. Why didn't that go away? That's supposed to go away after 30 seconds. Not sure why that's not happening. Let me check this again, see if I've botched something up. Yeah, I didn't have auto hide, and for some reason it's not saving it. Let's try this again. Let's do 30 seconds. Let's do done. Let's do done. All right, let me check and see if it saved it this time. So let's go back in here. Click on that one. Oh, it's not saving it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let's see, done here. 30 seconds. I think I'm going to say this, and I'm probably, okay, so that's right. And then I hit done. Yeah, I think there was a patch to the YoloBox, and I think we've got some things going on. Hey, Jamie, I've got you on mute, but looking great in South Bend. What? No, oh, you're up there visiting family. Of course you are. So good to have you here. Why is that not keeping my settings? Very interesting. It's not keeping my settings for the chat. I've changed it 4 or 5 times. I've changed auto hide. I do 30 seconds, and for some reason it is not saving my settings. And if I hit done, it's like it's not changing. Let me try something. Maybe if I change, let's try that. And then check it, and then hit it. There it went at that. Oh, that was weird. I had to make a change. I had to change the font in order for it to change all the settings. This is some weirdness with the YoloBox. I'm going to mention this in my next video, but this is really kind of strange. Hey, Terrapin, how are you doing? Oh, good. Terrapin's here. So we'll leave this up and see if this should go away in 30 seconds. So we're going to do that. The other thing I want to do is, in my last live stream, I was unable to play background audio. It was playing for me, but it wasn't playing for you all. So let me grab my headset here. Ooh, I got kind of a mess here. Let me get that under here, and that's not going to work. That's got to, oh shoot. I've got I've got cables on top of cables. It'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and, all right, let's see if we can play some background music and see if it shows up in the stream. Now I'll have to take these off to listen, but glad you all are here to help me. Buffer health and latency all look good. Only problem appears to be still whisper level audio. Really? Gosh, I feel like it's pretty high. I'm seeing it peak. Well, let's go ahead and crank it up here a little bit. Is that better? I guess I could, and I am thinking about a different mic. I will say that sound level sounds good to me. So Neil's thinking his is fine. I feel like I cranked it up way too high just then. It looks pretty hot right now. So verify it for me, guys. Let me know what you think. Evil J says better for him. Neil, does that get better for you, or does that get worse for you? All right. While we're doing that, though, let's see if I can get some background music playing here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some royalty-free Christmas music here. Let's see if it works. And I should be able to. Let me move this out of the way. I should be able to start this from my YOLO deck. And what I mean by that is I have this box right here that controls this, and I should be able to go over to page 2 and press play. Let's see what happens. Oh, holy cow. And I'm not sure where I adjust that volume. Oh, I have it here. That's right. There we go. Hey, can you guys hear the music? Let me know if you can. Let me know if you can hear music. You should be hearing music right now. Need you to help me out in chat. Aloha. Hey, where are you from when you say aloha? We are actually scheduled to go back to. Let's see, who is this? We're actually scheduled to go back to Hawaii in October, so I'm looking forward to it. Can you guys hear music or not? Let me know. I'm going to check myself too. Let's see if I can. October, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah. Can you guys hear music or not? Let me know. I'm going to check myself too. Let's see if I can. October, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh yeah. Oh, from Hungary. Good to have you here from Hungary. All right, perfect. You guys can hear the music, so the background music's working. Not sure why the background music wasn't working in the last live stream, so that's working. So what I'm going to do now is another test I need to run, since I have you all here, is, oops, let me get it over. Yep, just use the buttons over here, Stephen. It's better. Okay. I say it's better, is I'm going to call in to my own show, because if you remember our guest, I guess I should turn that Christmas music off. Hold on. Although I do kind of dig it. All right, so the Christmas music is off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial myself. I'm going to invite myself in over here on my computer to this and see if you can hear me talking to myself. So, because in the last live stream, I had two guests. I had Jamie and I had RetroCat, and nobody could hear them. So we're going to test that out and see what the heck was going on there. Let's see, how do I do this? I go here, allow participants to join, mute by default, invite guests, and then I'm going to send a link to me. So that's done. So now I go over here to mail. And what I'm going to do in mail is I should get a Gmail in my Gmail account that says join, you've been invited. I'm going to accept my invite. You are joining, allow mic and cam access. So allow while visiting this site, allow all the time. All right, there I am. So now what I'm going to do is put Stephen as guest, and looks like, let me change my settings here. Audio is MacBook Pro, camera is MacBook Pro. That looks good. We're going to confirm. Okay, so now I'm going to join the event. Here we go. 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 All right, so I am in my own meeting. This is me as a guest. So what I need to know is, let's see, how do I do this? I'm going to turn off this mic up here. Hold on. Here it is. What about now? Can we hear me now? Hold on. I think now it's working. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I think I figured out why it wasn't working last time. It's not a user error, but this time what happened, and I need to turn my volume down here, you're going to get a lot of echo. What happened last time, let me see if I can pull this up for you and I'll show you exactly what's going on. This could be kind of interesting for those of you that are just kind of curious the way the magic happens. I got to remember I'm on this camera right now. It's really cool. I'm coming in as Stephen as guest. That's pretty wild. But let me go ahead and show you this view right here, which is my desk. And I'm going to zoom around here. There's an option right here that says Stephen as guest, and it has audio controls. This was not available during the live stream. For some reason, the live stream didn't bring that up, and I had to turn that on so that the audio was working. Um, so again, I think we just had a glitch with that specific live stream where everything just, of course, it's a RetroCombs live stream, so everything just went It didn't work for me. So very interesting, but it looks like, okay, now here's a test. Let's see if I can do me talking over here and background music at the same time. Let's see what happens there. So get ready to give me some feedback. Can barely hear you. Yeah, probably so because I'm over here on, let me see if I can crank this up. So now you're, hold on. Now you're going to be able to hear me. I just cranked up the volume for the Stephen as guest input. So tell me if that's better. And then also tell me if you are hearing music. Did I get that playing? Let's see if it's playing. That is not playing. Let me start that for us. There we go. So now what you should have, let me know, you should hear me and you should hear Christmas music in the background. So let me know if you hear all of that. No, let me pull up chat. Let me see what's going on. So these hiccups are what makes the channel great and feel so friendly. Well, I'm glad you like the hiccups and you're not frustrated with them and you're not bailing on me every time. But again, I do think, again, a lot of it's, I said it's not user error. It is learning for me, though, to understand, because if I had realized that thing wasn't showing up, maybe I could bomb that out, start over or something. We'll figure it out. I've also figured out a way to connect, disconnect, and reconnect without dumping the stream just to fix things. So that's kind of good. Oh, good. Neil says, I have music. And also Terrapin says, yes and yes. And is, no music and the voice quality isn't great. What is going on with you? Because everybody else, it's fine. Wait, you should have music. Hold on. That's weird. Yeah, Evil J, I would check that out. I think there's something else going on. I'm going to go back to, is that a Commodore Pet? Is that Commodore Pet for, who's asking that Commodore Pet's for sale? Right here. Who's asking about that? Chill and Relax wants to know, is that Commodore Pet for sale? It is not right now, Chill and Relax. I will say this, though. I am going to Vintage Computer Festival Midwest again in October. I already booked my room, and I am taking some stuff to sell. I am going to thin out. Part of this whole strategy for me in 2026 is to make things streamlined, easier, cleaner, more organized, and this part of the studio is there. Let me tell you, yeah, we're getting there. And I'm also going to have a better mic in the future too. So stand by for that. I do have something prepared that's going to replace this mic. So Evil J maybe will get there. Evil J, I'm really concerned that yours isn't sounding good and you don't hear the music, but everybody else does. So not sure what's going on there. Let's see. Voice is overkill. Use 90% and use 60. Let's see what I have. Everything. It's weird because I have to do two separate things. Music over here. I can pull music down though. I actually have controls for that. And then the voice, I can set. It looks like. I'll tell you what. I'm going to get out. Yeah, this over here. Let me get that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Right as recommended. Okay, that's where YoloBox recommends the audio. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bomb out. I'm going to close this. It's amazing. I'm calling myself on my own studio, into my studio, into the YoloBox. That's pretty cool. I am going to kill this right now. So, oh wait, I got to be careful. I don't want to end the stream, but I do want to close out this right here. So I'm going to, and then turn this microphone back on, which is kind of hot right now. Okay, there we go. Now the other, oh, you know what I could do? I have a better solution for this microphone. Let me see if I can fix that. I think one of the things I'm doing is I'm running this microphone, which is a Rode microphone, through my camera. The camera has audio adjustments too. Let me see if I can find those and bump the preamp up a little bit and see if that gives us a little better quality there, and see what Evil J says about that. You look and sound better on the first mic and cam. What? I sounded better on the first mic over here? Not the cam, surely not the cam, because this camera is a Sony ZV-1, and that was just my webcam from a Mac. I hope that's not the case. The mic, I'm really surprised if I sounded better on the mic over here. That's, Hear a bit of lag, stuttering of sound. Weird, reloaded the stream, and now I can hear the music just barely. Weird. That is weird. So anyway, let me see if I can bump up the preamp on this mic just a little bit. Let's let's see. And I know you can barely hear me, but I'll just kind of tell you what I'm doing. I'm back here on the camera. I am going to see about bumping the audio. Let's see, how do I do that? I don't know how I do this. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does show a little bit low over here on the microphone, but of course I'm away from it too. So let me see if I can get my... All right, there we go. How's the audio is way hotter. Let me pull that back a little bit. Okay, let's take that there and let me know how that audio sounds. Now it just seems low again. I don't know what's going on here. This is very tricky, but let's see if, let me go back into my chat. Hello, music, no voice. Yeah, no voice for sure. It bombed out on me. So, and you look like a green alien. That was probably an improvement, wasn't it, folks? So let me see if, let me go back over here and check and see what's going on. Interesting. Audio, Evil J, what are you thinking? Let me know what you think. Better now? Neil says he thinks it's better, but I don't know if you're talking about the audio. Nice Christmas music. Is the Christmas music still on? Should be stopped. Let me see if I've got that stopped. Oh no, it's still playing. Let's go ahead and pause that. There we go. So again, that Christmas music is what you should have heard during the Christmas Eve live stream. So there you go. For those of you who are back, now you know what kind of nice music you would have had in the background, which would have been really cool. But that did not happen for us. So audio sounds good. It's the Grinch. I love that. It's a little late for the Grinch. I don't know if during the Christmas Eve live stream I actually had a Grinch thing back here. So. Do any of you notice a little bit of a difference with the studio? What you'll notice is this is pushed out and I have a lot more space back here before I actually get to this stuff. I also have the desk over here. Again, for those of you who just popped in, check my other channel, retroCombs-Tech, and I have a brand new video that shows me putting together this desk. And I've got one more in that series. And I'm going to show you all the equipment. So I'm going to take you on a tour, show you all the equipment, which is why I want some of this stuff done. Oh, I've been very productive this weekend. I also have, interestingly, my top camera, it looks like it's bombed out for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Let me see if I can fix that. I think when I unplug the other one, that probably messed that one up would be my guess. I've been working on another video this morning. Probably will have it a little bit later. If you like these little boxes that I've been doing, and a lot of people do, this is the VC Box V6 Max. I got a video on that. Also, so much fun. Jamie and I went out last weekend and I have, we're doing a combined video together on LoRa. So this is the Cardputer Advance, and it has the LoRa hat on it. You can see, or the cap, they call it a cap on the Cardputer. So the LoRa cap on it, and we took it out to see how far we could actually connect with LoRa devices, and I have a couple of other LoRa devices. So I've got that video. So I'm gonna get this one up first on the VC box because I owe the company that. I need to get that done. And I figured out a way to do that where those don't get flagged, banned. I only talk about the hardware. I'm not digging into the software. I do talk about Android 14. But then the next one will be on this. And then I have a super secret, I'm calling it super secret, project that I worked on this morning. That is actually going to be a build. I have not done a build of anything in quite some time, but this next one is going to be what I think is really cool. It's going to be a build, and it's going to span both channels. It's not that the video will span both channels, but the content is like perfect for both channels. So I got to figure out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the tech channel, but it's going to be there. By the way, while I have you all here, oh, is Taro here? Good to have you, Taro. Thanks for popping in. Again, we're just kind of hanging out, nothing planned. Good to have you all here. I'll probably leave this online because some folks who are familiar with the channel will look at. By the way, over 2,000, which for me is a lot, over 2,000 views on the Christmas Eve live stream. So a lot of people like the Christmas Eve live stream. But this is my question for you, since I have you guys in chat. How many do we actually have? We have 15 of you, which is about right, considering this is just ad hoc. But is that the thing that can copy garage codecs and key fobs? No, that is the flipper. Although with some proper stuff, it probably could do this. And I'll be spending more time what this can do. You can run Doom on it if that's any indication. But this is really cool. This is from, what's the name of the company? M5Stack. I have a lot of their little devices. They're like a company you really need to explore if you love this kind of stuff. Let me just kind of show you here. So right there you can see where I was sending a text message to Jamie over at Jamie's Hack Shack. I'm sure he doesn't have his with him, and I'm sure we couldn't reach him right now. But it was really cool because I'm in my basement, he's in his basement, and we can send text messages over low frequency ranges. So it's really super cool. But again, more on that in an upcoming video. We've got a fun video. I think it's fun. Hopefully you all will enjoy it. And again, it's kind of combines both of our channels. And I think Jamie's probably going to maybe do a little something, and he's online. I don't want to speak for him, but he may even do a little something with it too. But it was good to have him. And we just had fun last weekend, just kind of spending time together, learning more about LoRa devices. And there's another one that we'll show you as well. But I have a question for you while I have you all. And that question, oh, and by the way, I did break it out. I said this in my Discord. I think I do want to put this thing together today. So if you want to hang out with me while I put the Mac computer together that was by Retro Bricks, I think is what they call themselves. I am going to do that here in a minute if you want to hang out with me. But, well, why don't we just do that while I'm talking about it. Let's, let me get my top down here and see if it's working. Oh, it is working. Look at that. And I can zoom in, I think, a little bit here. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. There we go. And let's move the VC box back and put the Cardputer on top of that, get a little room, we'll get the remote out of the way. But my question is, and I guess I should do, hold on, let me do a picture-in-picture for you here. Picture-in-picture, first source is this, second source is this, let's do this. And let's go ahead and make that a little bit smaller. You don't need to see me that big, that's for sure. And we'll put me up here, done. And we will use that one right there. There we go. I guess I could have made that a square. Let's edit that. But this is good because this gives me an opportunity to kind of try this stuff out. I just want to one by one. There we go. Done. Let's go ahead and move that. Let's scale that. Here, let's do that. There we go. And let's change the border because I'm going to use this again in the future. Let's change that. I like an orange border. Okay, and done. There you go. All right, so we'll put this together. But anyway, while I'm putting this together, we can chat and chat. And I'm a little concerned because there were the instructions. Oh no, when I took the instructions out during the live stream, I don't know what I did with them. Oh no. There's another box in there. I'll go check and see if they're in there. And while I'm in there looking for that, tell me what, for the live stream for the next one, which may be next weekend, what would you like to see me do? What should I demo during next week's live stream? think about that. I'm going to go see if I can find the instructions for this little guy. You put that in chat. I will, because I don't want you out here by yourself. Here's some more Christmas music, just in case you're missing Christmas. You can have a little more Christmas music while I go figure that out, where that is. And hey, I know you love this guy too, so let me go ahead and put up the bug zapper for you. I'll be right back. Okay, well, there's an issue. I cannot find the instructions. I don't know what I did with them. It was a beautiful book of instructions too. So maybe well, hang on, hold on. Nope, maybe I won't do that, or maybe we'll look online and see if those are available online. Let's see what you guys said in chat while I was gone. I've liked it, but I can't see any likes, really. It looks like we have, I can't tell. This is weird too. Let me zoom this down. This looks super bulky. I'm getting a stream warning, stream health warning. It's just a minor one. Let me know if you all saw some glitches at any point. Concurrent views. I got 10 likes is what I'm seeing right now. So let's see what you guys think. For next weekend, maybe put Gemini to code the Mega 65. I actually gave that a go with Commodore PRG Studio and XEMU. You know, I actually have a Google Gem set up for all my Commodore stuff, including the Mega 65. I will think about that, Taro. Could be something fun for us to try. And I've done it enough. Now, I've done it a lot on the Mac, like you said, using XEMU, but it'd be fun to see it port over to real hardware too. So that's an idea. Let me think through that. Maybe we can just do a some kind of simple program. I think that's could be kind of interesting. Evil J says stream stats look all good here. Thank you for that. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can find instructions for these things online. So let's go over. You're not going to see it. I don't have this set up, but let me go ahead and. By the way, I'm not going to give it away, but I am super excited about this project I'm working on. I think it's going to be so cool. If I can pull this off, this will be, and if you're not, the last build I really did that was really kind of cool was the Tapwino. If you've seen that, and I created a custom case on the 3D printer, everything, go check that out. If I remember, I'll try and put the link to it down in this video description. But that was so much fun. It was weeks, but I created, the Tapwino is a replacement for your cassette that uses digital files, .tap files, and you can plug it into your Commodore 64. I had little buttons on it, and I've molded it in the shape of in style of the Commodore Plus 4. So if you've not seen that, you need to go check that out. But that was some time ago. That's before I had all the studio stuff and all these great cameras to record. So I'm really anxious about this next one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for instructions to see if, let's see, retro, oh, got to move back over here. Retro, and I can't remember, it's the retro building brick Mac instructions. We'll see if that gets me where I need to go. Zuru MAX Build Premium Retro Collection, that's it. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see if they have, wait, this is on Reddit. I don't want that. I want, oh wait, here we go. Somebody's already linked it. Classic Computer is what they call it. And you know what? I can, got it. I can do this, guys. Look, I can show you, hold on. I think, let me see. Let me go my Mac here. Let me show you what I found here. Let me drag that down here. There you go. Now you can see I did find the PDF viewer is all freshened up. I found the instructions. So we will see if we can get all of these pieces to look like that little guy and see if that works. So this is the Zuru MAX Retro Collection, 221 pieces. It should not take us long, right? So somebody looks like they're not available online. Somebody scanned it for us. That looks like a scan if you ask me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to download this PDF. I hope I'm going to download it. There we go. And then I am going to open that up. Let's go and close this, and I'll show you what it looks like with just the PDF here. And then I will have this on another screen over here that I'm looking at that I just pointed to that you can't see. But that's what we're going to try and build. So let me go ahead and go back to my top down. Let me go ahead and maximize. So, oh, you want that other view though, so we can do that. And then I will keep chat going. Oh, is Mr. Landfill here? Good. The alert was only 30 minutes late. Wow, a 30-minute late alert. Yeah, and this is, I'm running out of power on my Mac. Well, I don't need that anymore. Yes, I do. Hold on. I need a power adapter. Hold on. Have to plug in my Mac. It is my laptop because I'm using it to monitor the stats for the live stream right now. That's just easier at this particular moment than trying to pull that up on my other screen. There we go. So, and that'll give me a good charge. So after this stream, I can edit. So here we go. Now I'm back. Let's see. Oh, somebody else just popped in. Oh, PC Expert. Hey, what do you know? Good to see you. Hey, it's been a while, I think. So joining late. Good afternoon to everyone. Good to have you here. We are, for those of you that are just popping in, and there are a whopping 17 of you, so thanks for joining. This is ad hoc, no plan, nothing. The only thing I planned is I said, hey, maybe we'll put this together. The goal of this live stream is for me to test a bunch of stuff, see if it's working, and it looks like we've got things working, which is nice, and to continue to practice, and again, to work in this glorious new configuration for the studio, which is, I am loving it. I usually spend a lot of time over in this other room over here in the basement because it's got my desk, but I spend more time out here now because I like it so much. So again, I'll work on the audio, but looks like Evil J, would you say? I was playing the same yesterday with VS64, VS Code for the C64 using CC64. Surprised it actually wrote working code for a joystick controlled sprite. I have fed a Google Gem, Gemini Gem, I guess is what you call it. The entire Mega 65 manual and a bunch of resources, including Dan's newsletter, Dan Sanderson's newsletter, and it's surprisingly getting better and better. There have been, I know this is really noisy, little Lego ASMR. It's not really Lego, it's Zuru, but I have been, gosh, why is he so hard to get apart? I've been feeding it, again, a lot of good information, and it's surprisingly getting really good. Well, that's interesting. These do not appear to have numbers on them, so you're not working through one by one. You just need a pile of bricks at this point. I'll keep them kind of separated here just a little bit, and then here's our small one here. Yeah, they're not numbered at all, so wow, they do not. You know, I heard Lego's going to paper bags, which I think is a good idea personally. I don't know that we need all this plastic bags anymore. I've always thought paper bags would be really good. I know that they probably want you to be able to see, but I don't think you need that anymore with their instructions the way they are. By the way, anybody out there a Lego fan? I've had a lot of Lego in my life. As a matter of fact, I've got a Lego Atari 2600 that I still haven't put together. I mean, there's lots of Lego. I mean, there's a stacks of Lego stuff over there. And we usually do a kit a holiday season, and we did not do one this holiday season. So that was kind of odd. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can figure out how to put this thing together. Oh my goodness, really? We're going to start out that way. And then what I mean by that is, let's see, I need to make this so that you can see the build as we go. So we'll do this right here. So question, you like that view better, or do you think you will prefer this view better? So I think you'd all typically, I think, like the top-down view, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could change that a little bit, but I think let's just use the top-down. I think that's where we want to be for this one. Yeah, let's do that. So the first step is to do 4 of these little guys. All right, we'll see how long it takes. Again, I am just killing time with you today and happy to look at chat every once in a while, see what you are talking about, and we're just hanging out. So if you're looking for anything exciting, move elsewhere. If you are looking for the friendliest YouTube chat at this particular time, you have found us. All right. So Lego should use resealable. I don't know about resealable, Xander. I don't know that I would use it because I put them together and that's it. Now it would be nice for spare parts, but I'm not sure I would use those. Big Lego fan here. Looking forward to buy the Lego Transformers Soundwave. Yes. What about the Star Trek: The Next Generation? Anybody interested in that bad boy? The ship, it's only $399, but hey, you get every minifig. So that's kind of cool. Oh man, I got to figure out what that part is. Let me spread these pieces out so I can find things. Yeah, so if we're going to be talking Lego for a little bit, tell me what Lego set are you most interested in if you are interested, or, you know, the other thing we can talk about is what Lego set would you build if they actually offered it? Knowing that those folks do not offer military models, so you have to go elsewhere. And I do have other videos on my channel, believe it or not, with some military models. If you're interested in that, you can go search. I have some tanks. What is that part? That thing looks like a, oh, it's one of those. Okay, I got you. It's kind of, the scan is a little dark in some areas, so I think I'm going to have to figure some things out. These will be here. All right, so these get set up in a really strange way. This goes this way. Am I zoomed in enough for you guys to see? That's as far in as I can zoom. All right, so we get what we get. All right, this goes this way. This is going to take us a while, isn't it? I'll try and move a little faster and not talk as much. How about that? This is interesting. How do they plan on this working? Very, very interesting. This one goes here, and then this one goes here. So that's not actually pulling those together at this point. So maybe the next step will do that for us. We'll hold things together. So I need 4 more of those. I think this will go pretty quickly actually because this thing is not that big. So we'll do that. Let me see. Enterprise D. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's pricey. Top is good. Thank you, Xander. Let's see. The Lego store in Houston Galleria has one in the window. What'd you think? Evil J, did it look good? It looks a little blockier, but I mean, I get it, it's blocks, but it did look a little blocky to me. Thought about it, but I'd rather 3D. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yes, 3D print one. Let's see, these guys go here. Looks like we're starting maybe from the base up. That's kind of cool. And then I need 2 of those 1x3s, 2 1x3s. There we go. And I need 1 2x2 brick. All right. Little known fact, some of you may not know, I was back in the day, had a Lego podcast. My wife and I did. The lovely accountant, by the way. It was pretty popular at the time. And I actually was a Lego ambassador for their very first cycle, which was a blast. So I have that Lego DNA in me. It was a lot of fun. I kind of miss my Lego days, but we had, it was called Bricks in My Pocket is what was the name of the podcast. I'm sure nobody remembers it. I have archived some of the old ones. And at one point we even talked about kind of reviving them, but decided against it. You know what I did? I did the wrong thing. I wasn't paying attention. I need to go ahead and fix this. So let me go ahead and get that done while I'm thinking about it. These get swapped. Those are supposed to be gray ones. See, I've already made a mistake because I'm talking to you all. And that's what happens when you Lego. You get distracted and you do things incorrectly. So let's make the correction here. Oh wait, that needs to be up and down. Yep, that one needs to be up and down because on this brick, it's either vertical, horizontal, or vertical pattern. So you gotta be careful and get the right thing there. So we'll do that. Is that both those vertical? Yeah, both of those are vertical in that orientation. Okay, and we are on step number, folks, we are on step 3. How about that? Step 3 is I need 1 of these and 2 of these. They're over here. Yeah, 2 of these. I like that things are generally where they're supposed to be. And then we are going to take this and go here. This will start to pull things together for us. And this one will go here. And then this one will go here. I will say this, these are not cheap. These feel really good. These have, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty much Lego quality snap. I do like that they're, oh, it's interesting, on the, I don't know if you can see it on the post, it does say Max. See that there? Which is their brand, but you can see some of them do and some of them don't. They got the spur right there, which is where that got trimmed off the mold. See, that should not be there. So there's your quality issue. Lego would never let that happen right there. Lego would say, Lego on every stamp, you're not going to put the spur right there. So that's not good, but oh well, you're not going to see it. But some of those will be on top. So I wonder if the larger plates have that. Let's see. Do we have something with a little larger plate? Let's see what we have here. We have, can we get that to focus for us? Yeah, so you can see, there you go. There's where the knockoff is. And then the Max. That would never fly with Lego right there. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. I need 6 of these bad boys. 2, 4. And where's the other? This is, here we go. Trying to find pieces you need. 5. There we go. Where is it? And here's the thing. You all are probably looking at my pile going, hey, it's right there in front of you. And it's not right there in front of me. Where is it? Let me keep looking. Oh, there it is right there. Right there in front of me. Okay, so I need 6 of those, and I need 2 of these little guys are right here. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me check in on chat, see what you guys are up to. I have the Lego. Oh, I wanted the Aston Martin. That is so cool. Good selection. You can create a time lapse out of it when you're finished. I could. You're right. I should have fired up a time lapse. Are those real original Lego pieces? They are not, Arnold. They are the Zuru MAX Retro Brick Set. So again, that's where that quality that I was showing you is just not where it needs to be. I'm not super familiar. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm not super familiar with Lego. When do the Eggos come into play? When I break out the toaster. Hold on to that thought, Evil J. Just join. Hey, Arnold. So those are knockoffs. They are indeed knockoffs. However, you know what you could do is you could source these. These are all pretty standard Lego parts. I don't see anything that's unique either to this brand that isn't available in Lego. So you could do your own if you've got the bricks laying around. And I'm ashamed to admit I probably have enough spare bricks laying around that I could do this. Now, where was I? You all have distracted me. Quit distracting me, folks. That's pretty easy. Okay, we're going to do this here. We're going to do this here. Then we're going to go down the line, and now those need to be horizontal on the outside. So, which means that that's horizontal on the outside too. So we'll do that one there so that you guys can follow along. Nah, I don't like that. That's not right, is it? Yeah, that's not right. There we go. That's what I thought, because that's not going to pull those pieces together. So that one, that one, that one. So you can see we got all those horizontal. Still seems pretty good there. We'll go over here and get this one knocked out. Horizontal, horizontal. Can you imagine trying to do the, so not paying attention, the Star Trek Enterprise live during a live stream? How many sessions would that take? How many hours would that take? It is not something I would do, that's for sure. I don't see any of the green pieces for the logic board. There are no green pieces for, there's no logic board. I guarantee there's no logic board, which is sad. I did do a, oh, by the way, I have this. I have another knockoff brand that actually does a PC, and I have a video of that on my channel. So I'll have to link that in here too. But if you're interested in that, go, and that's on the retro channel, on this channel. So go check that out. It's a little mini PC. It's a whole kit they sent to me, and I did a video on it. It was actually a lot of fun. It does have green PCBs and a little silver CPU. It's pretty cool. It's got a little mouse. It's actually upstairs. It's pretty cool. So check that video out if you're interested in that. Well, crud, the alert did come at the same time. My son texted me, YouTube gets a pass this time. Well, there you go, Mr. Landfill. It's not YouTube's fault. All right. And I still can't believe there's 15 people watching me actually put Lego together. Is that really something that people do? I guess so. 15 people do. All right. I need one of these. And now where's that going to be? Is that which pile? That should be in this pile. Yep. I need one of these. I need one of these. And I need 2 of these. So we're getting to know where things are. So that's kind of cool. And so this is going to go this way, this way. Wait a minute, did I need one? Yeah, that's right. This way, And then we get one of these cool things that go out this way. Here, you can see that there. And then we're going to put one of these on the corner. All right. Then we need, this is going to be an easy one. This is one of these and one of these. So that makes two of these, right? And then those little guys are going to sit right here and kind of start to pull things together. So that was an easy step. All right, we're cooking with gas now, folks. We're on step 7. I wish I'd thought to look to see how many steps there were, but we are on step 7. So now we need 2 of these. I don't think we've used those before. Let's see, 2. Oh, here's one of them right here. And we need another one of those. Let's see. Nope, that's a 4. I should probably start turning these over as I sift through them. And then we need 2 of these little guys right here. Right here. Okay. And then those are going to go, yep, yeah, that way. Yeah. So those are going to go here. Like that. And then like this. And like this. You can start to see that's going to create some kind of cool little detail there. What do we think that is? What part is that? Let's see. I don't know yet. We're going to find out though. We need one of these. A 1x4 plate and a 2x4 brick. Where are those? Those are over here. Okay. And so that is going to be, wait, do we need 2 of those? Yeah, we do. We need 2 of those. That's what I thought. Okay. So 2, 1, and 1. Got it. So this one goes, let's see here. Wait a minute. Nope. That's going to go here. It's going to overlap just a little bit there. Yep. Had to watch that one. This one's going to go here. This one, interestingly, will go here, and then this little one banger right here is gonna, this little 1x1 is gonna go right here. So if I've done that right, we're starting this little overlap here, probably for, this is where the keyboard might sit underneath, we think, maybe. Let's see, we're on step 9. Step 9 is, let's see, we need 1 of these and 2 of these, which should be over here. There we go, and 2 of those. All right, so this is going to be, this is pretty simple. This is just simply do this and do this. All right, so far so good. Let's keep that oriented like my instructions so I don't mess it up. Then we need 2 of these little guys right here, and then 1 of these. How many of you put your sets together like that, where you put the pieces out based on what you need first and then go, or how many of you just go? Because I found every time I just go, I always forget something. And then not that I won't forget something here, but just curious, how do you all attack your projects? Let's go ahead and put that little guy on there. That little guy goes on there. This is really odd. This is going to go right here. I don't know what we're doing here. That seems just kind of odd and out of the place, doesn't it? I'm a little suspect on these instructions, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's go ahead and square that up there. I am a perfectionist. I like to have everything squared up. All right, we're on step 11, folks. Step 11 says I need 4 of these guys. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I'm going to do is snap those together. So I got 2 of these little guys right here. Let's get that all lined up right there. Perfect. There we go. Let's get this one lined up here. Perfect right there. And then I need 6 of these. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to start building up the sides of this thing. It looks like this is a 2. Yep. Okay. So it's going to be this kind of deal right here. So we're going to do 1 here, 1 here, and then this little post is going to go here as a support there, and then here, and then we're going to do that same thing over on the other side. So we'll go over here and do this one. We'll do this one right here. And hey, if my narration is driving you nuts, just let me know. Say, hey, Combs, you're talking too much. We get it. But for some reason, during a live stream, I always feel like I should be talking almost incessantly. My wife would say that's just normal and all the time, but I don't think it is. But who knows? She's probably right. Let's see. Oh, my YouTube studio just crashed over here, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see. So, unfortunately, in Europe, there are so many copyright wars already, and some of the knockoffs today are cheap and better quality than Lego. Yeah, maybe some of them are. And Lego keeps keeps throwing out overpriced reissue project. Yeah, they do that. And they retire them and then find out once they retire them, let them sit for a while, gestate. then they find out they can re-release them for more money. I build my Lego sets one bag. Yeah, one bag. This one is pulling from all the different bags. It's nice that Lego puts everything in a bag step by step. But as you've seen, this model is pulling parts from every bag. So just consider all 3 bags one big bag for this one. Oh, here's a tip. Xander is one of those sorters. He likes to sort by color when he opens the bag. I know people like that. Yeah, numbered bags. Like assembling furniture. Sort of smaller piles by type. There you go. All right, that's good. I look at all the pieces, get that Zach the Lego Maniac song stuck in my head and call it a day. I hear you. That's good. Excellent. All right, where was I? I was on step 13, so I need to get back here and we need to grab 2 of these right here. Is that right? Yeah, 2 of those, and then I need, oh, that's a different one. Let's see where are those? I don't think I've seen those. Where? There's it's this with 2 posts, or 2 studs, however you want to call it. Yeah, there we go. There's one. And then where's the? I need how many of those? Oh no, I just need 1 of those. Okay, so 1 of those, and then a 1x3, which is in this pile, if I'm not mistaken. 1x3. There we go. Right there. All right, now let me just make sure we don't mess this up. Oh, we're gonna be working on this little platform here. So it's this one here. Oops. Let's get that one in here. That one goes there. This one goes here. This one's here. And then this goes this way. That's interesting setup. Very curious. Did you guys see that? Oops, sorry. Very curious. Huh. And you can see the sides here starting to take shape. All right, so now we're on to step 14, which is, ooh, looks like we get to use our little green piece here. Right there, that's the only green piece in the batch, Evil J. That is it, man. And then we get one of these guys right. Ooh, where? Right here. Here we go. Let me spread these out a little bit here, and then we need one of these right here, if I can find it. The black is always the toughest to find because I don't know. It's just hard to look. Where is it? Where is the one that I need? Here it is right here. Okay, so that one right there. And then I just need 1 little plate. So that's this. Okay, let me verify because those were tricky. All right, got it. So this is going to be this. What? Huh? What did I do? Huh? Oh, okay. So this goes here. Then our little green goes right here. Is that the power? Was the power on an original Mac green? Is that right? I thought it was. I don't know. Then this is going to go here, which is interesting. So it's going to push it back about a half brick. You can see that here. And then this one is going to go here. Very interesting. That's kind of good design. I like that. And then we need 3 of these guys. Let's see. Where are they? 1. No, is that it? Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. And they're going to go here, here, and then we're going to shove one on top of this little brick right here, or stud. There we go. Let's get that pushed down there. Excellent. All right. When I have a disagreement with instructions, I'm usually wrong. Absolutely, Neil. Never, especially with Lego. Now, some third parties, I've had some things I'm so true. Right, Evil J. And for those of you, including our wives, or at least in my case, but we don't instructions really. We don't. We're just guys. Although if I just tried that, this would be disastrous, right? Now directions, that's a completely different thing than instructions. Let's face it. All right. And who needs that anymore? We all have cars or we have, Google Waze in our car. I have a Tesla that drives me everywhere without even, I don't even drive anymore. It's sad people. When I drive my wife's car, I have to drive. But when I go to work, especially with this, I've got a temporary gig I'm doing at the paying gig, and it requires about an hour drive every morning. I just press the button and you take over. I'm good. I don't need to drive. So that's what I've been doing recently. Let's see if this goes here. All right, there we go. That's good. Oh, wait. Oh, almost forgot one. Got to do a, what is that? That is a 1x6. So this little guy right here, we need to put that on here. Where's that going to go? That goes up front here. Oh, that's interesting. That's going to go in between here and here. I feel like, yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. Here's our little slot for our floppy disk is what I'm guessing right there, right? Nice. Okay, hey, we're getting there. Okay, now this next one has quite a few pieces, so let's not mess this up. It needs a 4. It needs a 2 right here. 4, 2. It needs 8 of these little guys. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's getting easier to find stuff. And then one of these little brown pieces, not the black ones, but the brown one. And one little 1x1 plate. There we go. Now, let's see if we can figure out where all these bad boys go. Oh, that's pretty easy. So we're going to use these to go across the front. That's going to hold everything into place for us. So we'll go ahead and put these in for right here. I'm not going to win any speed races putting this together, that's for sure. And, you know, part of that is because I am not going to rush because I want this thing correct. This could be kind of fun to have in the studio, won't it? If you're not familiar with this brand, I found, if you look at my live stream from Christmas Eve, this I found at Aldi. Our local Aldi was selling, and they had the computer, but they also had some other devices like, I think, what was it, a TV? Oh, there's another one too, and I can't remember. But you can also find them on Amazon. I will, when I get done, I'll try and link to them in Amazon in case you look at this and go, you know, I wouldn't mind having one of these in my studio or my office too. But I will try and find that for you so that you can not have to go look for it yourself. Not that that's hard, but more importantly, you can support the channel by purchasing it from Amazon before you make your purchase. So let's do this, and yeah, that was my ask for the day. I'm not going to talk about memberships or anything today. So let's see. I will talk about those thanks though, like Xander did earlier. Xander sent a little thanks. If you're interested in the thanks, you are welcome to do that. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. It's starting to take shape, folks. I don't think this is the same quality as Lego. There's just you can kind of look, there's just way too much gaps between these parts. Look at that. You would never find that in Lego. I mean, it would be tight and solid. So, it's not Lego quality, but it is still fun. Let's see what we have here. Looks like we are doing 2 of these bad boys right here. Is that it? Yep, where's the other one? There's the other one right there. And then we need 4 of these little guys, right? That was over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at them all grouped right there. Got lucky on that one. And then I need to put this together. So this is a 1 of these, and 1 of these. Why wouldn't we just do 2 of those? See, that's the thing I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just give me 2 of the, and just make that one? Why do we do this? I'm sure it's cost related, but it actually would be cheaper to do 1 of those than 2 of the. I don't understand. Tell me in chat, why do you think we don't just do 2? If this is what I'm putting together, why don't we just do 2 of these instead of 1 of these and 2 of these? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. But anyway, then what we're going to do is we're going to put that back here. Then we get to use one of our big pieces, so we're building up quickly, and we're going to pop one of those in here, and then we're going to pop this little guy on here like this. Look at that. Now, look at us. We are rocking and rolling now. Now, the next one is even better. We're going to take 1 of these right here. We also need 1 of these right here. And then we need 2 of these. 2 of these guys right here. All right, so we're going to pop those here, and let's clean up a little bit here. I'm starting to lose. Okay, there we go. We'll move it. All right, there we go. All right, so then on this, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to take this. We're going to pop that onto there, and then we are going to pop this one onto there. And then this one, let me make sure I've got this right. Yep, this is right. We're going to put this one right here. And then this big spanner piece right here goes right here. That is a good quick way to fill some space right there. Oop, there you go. My first mistake, right? Not really a mistake. There you go. So again, starting to take some shape here. Oh, yeah, see, it's just not the same quality as Lego. I'm sorry, it's just not. It is not, folks. Let's see what you guys in chat are saying. Thumbs up to something. Oh yeah, I know what you're thumbs upping to. Well, a Pi Zero would fit inside. Oh, a Pi Zero. Interesting. Pi Zero might fit. No. Oh my gosh. You know what? Ron's computer If Jamie were here, he would be yelling at me right now. Ron's computer has that little Mac emulator. I wonder if there's a screen small enough, and if we could fit that little Mac emulator in there and then run a keyboard out of it. Ooh, that could be fun. I may have to think about, what is that thing from Ron's computers? I think some of you know his channel. Now I'm distracted. Where am I? Oh, okay, I need to do this. But just a thought. Yeah, great idea. A Pico, there you go. And I think that's what it's based on. I disagree with the instructions about which side the floppy is in that model. Yeah, verify that. Somebody go verify that with me. For me, not with me, for me. Somebody verify that the floppy, I've got an original Mac. It's just in the box. It's not out right now. I should have put that out while we were doing this, shouldn't I? Yes, I do have an original Mac. It's not working though. I would like to get it working at some point. It's one of those projects I need to do. Where was I? Oh yes, I am in step 21. So you all have distracted me, but I'm just going to see. Maybe I'm a bit weird, but I sometimes challenge myself assembling that. Yes, I know, me too. Oh, hey, RetroCat's here. Everybody say hello to RetroCat. She's joining. Look at this, RetroCat. We're doing it's not Lego, but it is a original Mac brick clone. So good to have you, RetroCat. That's my daughter, by the way. That's why she calls me Dad. So good to have you here. Glad you're watching, and feel free to chime in. Let's see, the only real way to compare knockoff Legos is in screams per stepped on. I think they're all just as painful at this point. And I have stepped on many for sure. All right, let's get back to this. Let's see. What do I need? I need 2 of these. I need one of these. One of these. And this one right here. There we go. Oh, man. And then for this one, I'm going to go ahead and pre-prepare these. It doesn't say to do it, but I like to put things together in advance when they are going to be placed like that. There we go. All right, so we have that. Now we get to work with some larger pieces. Now this is interesting. We need one of these. Is that the gray one? It is the gray. Yeah, it's the only color I have. And then, wow, we got, what do we have? 5 of these. 1, 2. Do I have enough light? There we go. There we go. I forgot I can turn the light up. See, I also got this other cool control where I can turn my lights up and down. How about that? That's the other part about the studio. Although I had that before, but it's all right in front of me right now. Hey, I can do this too, I think. Let's see. I'm going to try something. I'm going to hit a button. Tell me if something shows up in chat. There it is. Look at that. I hit a button and that shows up in chat. See membership options. Well, there you go. I didn't have to say anything. I just hit a button and it goes in there. That's pretty cool. There's another one I'm not going to hit. There's another button. I don't remember what it is, so I'm going to hit it anyway. Let's see. It says check. Oh, that just loads up my, oh, that's cool. It loads up my Creator Studio for me. I'd forgotten about that. So there you go. All right. So, oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Where was I? Oh, now I've gotten rid of my instructions. What in the world, Stephen? Where did they go? They were in preview. There they are. All right. So let's go back to here. I need 5 of those. I'm getting distracted, RetroCat. This is what happens when you live stream and trying to build at the same time. You don't focus, and I have not focused. Let's see if I can figure out how to put this thing together. It looks like this is going to be, oh, this is odd. So it's going to be, is it this way? Oh, interesting. So it's going to be this way, and then this way, and this way. And I grabbed too many. I only need 5 of those. There we go. All right. So there we go. So yes, that looks correct. Now, I need to put that down for a minute, and I need to grab 2 of these little guys. They're black, so that's going to be easy. So that is, where are they? Let's see, it's this one. Yeah, I need 2 of those. So right there, and where's it? There. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is, right here. Right there. And then I need 2 of these guys, right? Where are they? Are they black or are they gray? No, they're black. They're black too. They look like this. Where are they? One of those. And where's the other one? I know this is killing you because you people can see it before I do, I bet. Oh, actually you can't because they're all down here. So I'll move up a little bit here so we can do that. Please don't tell me I'm missing a part. I mean, I know I'm not, but man, where is that piece? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, good. All right, so these guys are right here is what we're looking for. So in order to do that, we take this We turn this way and then this way. So it looks like that. Okay, got it. And then these guys are going, one's going here. And what am I making here? What in the world is this? Look at that. There you go, I'll give you a little close-up of that so you can see it. If I get it focused for you. There you go. So you can see that there. Not sure what we're making out of that, but so we flip it over again, and then we're going to do 2 of these. Let's see, 2 of these. How many people are actually watching me? 12 people are painfully watching me put this thing together. So let's see, 12 of these. But watch afterwards, there will be all kinds of people probably watch this silly thing. It's good background for the office, probably. And then 4 of these guys, or it's not good background, who knows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just curious, of those of you who are on, do you ever watch these after they're live? Do you ever come back and watch them, or do you just, it's either live or you're not doing it? By the way, I still don't have background music going, do I? I do have have I had Christmas background music going the whole time and you guys didn't tell me? Oh my goodness. Well, at this point, yeah, we'll just leave it on at this point. May as well, right? Maybe somebody will think it's an old Christmas live stream, and I guess we could say it's a continuation of my Christmas live stream. I can't believe you guys did not tell me I was still playing Christmas music. You must be enjoying it so much that you don't care. There we go. Where was I? Oh, yes, I need to come back to here. Okay, so this is on the bottom, and we need to put these on. So 1 on each corner. Here, and then we're just filling in the blanks basically. All right, there we go. All right, so there's that. Now we need to, oh wow, this is curious. Let's do one. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to speed this up here just a little bit. We're going to do one of these. We're going to do one of these right here. And the black pieces I know are here. Let's see if I can get it at an angle so you can see what's going on there with the light. There we go. We need one of these. Where's that one going to go? That one's going to go here. And then we need one of these in here. And then it wants a, I think, yeah, one of these right here. So this is an interesting piece. I'm not sure. You would think I would know what we were building, but I'm just not sure. Oh, that's not good. Not that it's not, I mean, not good. It's just not, this, having this connect with just this single piece, that's just not, yeah, that's not good. There's just not a lot holding that in place. So this better have some other structure besides me just holding a 2x2 plate on a single stud. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. All right, and then we get to have some fun by doing this thing right here. I'm gonna put these guys on right here. As you can see, I am just mowing through it now. So we're getting down to the point now where it's getting pretty simple to follow along. Evil J is, it's the ultimate and early warning moms system. Yeah, it is. Yep. Hi, Kat. I don't know if Kat's still with us or not, if she just popped in. Be sure. Oh, that's mine. Yeah, but be sure to do that thing. I miss a lot of live streams, so I try. Well, thank you for at least catching up later. Good to hear. By the way, do you have your PC expert? Do you have your hotel for Midwest Computer Festival, Vintage Computer Festival Midwest 2026? I've already booked mine. If you're not aware, you can book your hotels. I don't know if the conference rate is still available. I actually booked mine prior and just left the booking I had knowing I knew what weekend it was. So I know I didn't take up a room. So if you need that, there you go. The chat is the essential part of the live streams. I try and leave those available afterwards. You can still, at least I hope I do, you should be able to still, if you hit the little chat thing, you can bring up the chat and at least you can follow along. I have had issues where I've forgotten to do that, so apologies for that. And you do have to turn that on in advance. I need to check my settings. But yeah, I'm like you. I like the chat. The chat's where it's at, right? All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I got to flip this over now. And we are doing a bunch of these guys. What in the world? Oh, that's curious. So we'll just go ahead and do that. That is 1, Did I do that right? Yep. 1, 2. What other stream is going on right now where a 60-year-old man is putting together a building bricks project? Basically playing. Find me another stream where that's occurring right now. I bet it's not. Oh, no. Here it is. Bet there's not another one, right? That's how unique we are, folks, in the over here in our RetroCombs community. You RetroCombians, you. And how many of them have a whopping 14 people watching them too? Oh, this is the monitor. This is going to be the monitor. I don't know that I care for that, but that's what this is. So now we're going to place the monitor in place right here. Man, if this stays together, this will be amazing. All right, it's very fragile at this point. I am going to have to be very careful to make sure. Yeah, see, this is not Lego quality for sure. I'm not even sure about these builds. I'm pretty sure Lego would not build this thing this way too, but we'll stop there. All right, and so now we need to get this other side here. So that's going to let us use this guy right here. Let's go ahead and put that into place. And then we need to do one of these and one of these. So, no, 2 of these. Where's the other? There we go. The other one's over here. How'd you get over there? Surely they weren't in different bags. But again, here's that situation where we have, well, no, I guess that's right. We would do that here. And it's actually saying put this on the top. So that'll be the same as this one here. Yeah, we'll do that. Right there. Have you booked it yet? Yes, I have booked it. Actually considering going to the VCF Southwest this year as well. Yeah, Jamie and I keep talking about that. And when is that one again? Let me know. I don't know if I can make that one or not. Well, you're never too old to play. I agree. Or you're never too old. This is, you know, and honestly, if you're geriatric like I am, this is good ambidextrous brain to hand exercises, right? There. See, I can spin this a lot of different ways. Because that's, you know, always look at the positive of everything, right? That's the best thing to do. Let's see, what do we have here? We have, oh, what are we doing here? We need 2 of these guys. I am going to pull these back out because I need to focus on this for a minute. 2 of these. We're getting there, guys. How long have we been at this? Can you imagine? I cannot imagine, again, like one of those huge models. I know they do speed builds sometime. That's not me. I'm not looking to do a speed build. I'm looking for an enjoyable time. Oh, I need 4 of those. Okay, an enjoyable time putting things together. And hey, getting a chance to chat with those of you that are regulars on the channel. This has been fun too. Let's see, 2 of these. And this is a lot to ask for a single step. There's a lot here. There's a lot going on here. All right, so what we're doing now is we're taking these guys right here, taking these. Why wouldn't we just do 3 2x4s? Huh? Why are we breaking this up into 2? That's just goofy. So we'll do that right there. And I know they're doing it because they have extra parts and it's all part of the economics of Lego building, but I don't like that. I don't like the way they're doing this. And then these guys are going to go like this. So that's kind of weird. And then we're going to hold it all together with these guys. And I'm just going to cheat here a little bit. All right, and then this is going to go here. We're going to put this on the bottom. Yes, I know, guys, I am definitely cheating. And then we're going to make sure everything's crimped down. All right, so then we set that down, and then we need 4 of these guys right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoa, we need 1 more. This is where you start to worry. Where's the 4th one when you don't see it? Do I need 4? I do. I need 4. Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It's over in this other bag. Oh, that is weird. So I don't like that either. They have mixed parts in bags. So don't like that. And then I need 2 of these guys right here. All right, and then with this, what we're doing is 1 of these, and then we're just going to stack up. And then make sure those are lined up there. Like that. All right, got that one. Got this one here and this one. Get my hands out of view. I'm sorry, I need to get my hands a little bit further under the camera for you. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, this one just gets set aside for now. And so we got these 2, and then what we're going to do is take a couple of these, where are they? Here they are, right here. And we're going to take and do this. Is that right? Let's see. Nope, like this. There we go. I'm going to do this right here. and then this right here. And then what we're going to do is, what am I doing? We need, two of those, four of those. We did that. Wait a minute. What are they doing? I think, I think we might have an error in the instructions because it says yep, here's this one. Yeah, it didn't list enough of these. So I need to, wrong. I'm wrong. I should have known I was wrong. This goes here. Yep. And then we take this one goes here, and then this one goes here. So what I have is one that is built up and then one that's not, and then these two are going to be pulled together here in just a second. But I also need a couple of these, one here and here, and then this goes here, and then this one goes, this is probably the trickiest part, and it's not that hard, just the instructions are a little odd. And then we bring this piece back, and then we seat this here. Is that right? Yep, seat that one here, like that, and then we seat this one here like this. Now, let me just look and make sure that what I'm seeing on screen is what I have. Yes, that looks right. Okay. Let's see. Chicago, New Jersey for me this year. Good. We'll see you there. Cogs World is actually building the enterprise model. Get out of here. Are you serious? Dag nabbit. Now this looks really low rent. He's doing the whole, how many people they have working on that, Evil J? So lots of Lego nerds out there, I bet. Yeah. May 29th and 31st. I don't know, maybe. I'll have to look at that. Yep, but he's only got 8 viewers at the moment. What? We're doubled that. All right. Good search. Not that we're competitive by any stretch. Well, that's got to be disappointing. I can't even imagine how much it would cost to get intercontinental flights in order to get the VCF. It's, I don't know. I don't know if it would be that much right now or not. So who's going to get the A1200? I pre-ordered mine. So mine is on order. So it is on its way, and I also have a friend, a supporter of the channel over in Europe who is pre-ordering the Spectrum desktop thing for me too. I don't, at least that was the plan. I don't know if we were able to pull that off or not, but we'll see. All right, so that may be coming. And then in my Discord, we were talking about the Quickshot 2 is going to be released on January 30th. Mine is ordered and should be in here. So it's from the Retro Games folks as well. So this is going to go right on top here if I've done everything right. And start to pull all the pieces together. Look at that. It's starting to resemble an original Mac. Slightly. All right. So then we're going to start doing some things now. We need 2 of these. I did that wrong. I should not do it that way. I'm going to mess myself up. So let's slow down, Steve. I need 2 of these. 4 of these. Right there. 4 of these. I would have thought there'd been, I don't know why I just thought, I would have thought there'd been more people watching the Enterprise D assembly going on. That seems, I feel sorry for the guy. I thought for sure there would be a lot more people watching it than that. All right, so then we have that. I find it hard to believe that this is more exciting than what he's doing over there. But thank you for, hanging out with me. You could be rolling over there and not watching this. I think I forgot one. Yeah, I did. I'm supposed to have 4 of these right here. And then we get 2 of these on the back sides here. So we're kind of building up a plate here. It looks like it's going to fit on top, would be my guess. And then let's pull it all together with these little guys right here. So one of these. Right here. Oh, now I've completely messed it up, Stephen. All right. So do that there. And then I'm going to guess one of these. Yep, I guessed appropriately there. Another one of these back here. Right there. By the way, while we're here, anybody have any recommendations for TV I should be watching? Movies? Anything new? Anything we should be talking about that we're not? Why don't I have another one of those? Here we go. We'll just steal one. Here and here. All right. So there's that. And then it looks like it wants one of, hey, look, we're running out of parts, folks. This is a good problem, right? Looks like one of these is going to go right under here, like that. And now we are on step 38, and this little guy, where's this guy going? This guy is going, what? How's that going to work? Oh, it's going to go right in here. Look at that. Very nice. We're getting there. Yeah, but see, look at all this. I'm going to have to fix this here. There we go. There we go. Now it's looking a little bit better. We can't have any raggedy pieces. We got to do this right. All right. We're getting there. And then we're going to close that top up right here by putting a couple of these right on top. And that'll take care of the studs on top. All right. Kind of cool. Not bad. We are on step 40. Okay, so step 40 looks like we're going to start working on the keyboard. Let's set this aside for a sec. Let's go ahead, and I need one of these. I need, oh, let me get the parts up here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're down far enough now. We should be able to do this. We need two of these. We need one of these, and we need one of these right here. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? We need to put this one this way. We get one of these this way, one of these this way. And then we're going to start pulling things together with our plates. So here, here, and then this one's going to go across this way. Then we're going to do is pretty much the same on the other side. So we need two more of these right here. We need another one of these right here. We need another one of these right here. Got to be careful because I got to watch my colors because we will be using the off brown. Oh, look, we have a little gray piece there. That's probably a mouse button would be my guess. I could be wrong. Let's see. And we need two of these right here. So this is, why two of those really? How's this go? This goes here. All right. This one goes here. This one goes here, and then we're going to tie it together like we did before with this and this right here. That's just goofy right there. And then still not tying it all together. We're going to drop this one in. We'll hold these together right here. All right, so that's what we have there. And then we'll go through a whole weird, wacky scenario here. What? How's that even going to hold anything together? Maybe it will, I guess, but we're creating the keyboard, so we're going to do this right here. We're going to do one of the. This is just not good design. This should be a plate all the way down because this is just, watch, and I'll show you why I don't like this here. Oh wait, maybe I did that right. So this one here, this one here, and then a flat one here. And the rest of them are the single studs. But so here's the thing. I'm putting these all on here, right? So let me go ahead and finish up so you can see what we have. And I'm sure they didn't include the plate I'm going to recommend here in a minute because, wait a minute, where is it? Here it is. Because it probably wouldn't have fit in the little sphere. No, it would have fit in the sphere. Yeah, easily. But look, we got this. We got all these parts on, but they're still apart. I don't like that. They should have just done a 2x8 down the back sides here, and then at least the thing would be together while we're putting it together. So now we're going to try and hold it together with these parts, which I think is really a broken system. But here we go. Go ahead and do this one. We'll do this one right here. We will do another one here. What do we have? We have a 4. Wait, did I do that wrong? I did. Oh, my first mistake. Oh, I mean, one where I've had to pull off. Yep, the old brick. So I did mess that one up. So that will pull those together. But it's not working. Hold on. What did I do? Oh, I put the wrong. Look, 2 mistakes. Holy moly. Heck. Did you guys tell me that was the wrong one? Shoot. Yes, I know. Never do that, right? It's the best Lego remover ever. I've done it enough. I know. Okay, is that right? This is, yeah. there we go. I think I got turned around on, yeah, I got turned around on me when I was putting, okay, so then we'll go back to here, yeah, here, and here. Can't believe you all just saw me do that. Yeah, I can. Who cares? My teeth. There we go. So I don't like that the keys is what's holding that together. That's really, ugh. I do not like that, folks. But there you go. I think that's our keyboard. So we are on step 44. Oh, we do have a couple of more things in here. They're going to hold it together, hopefully. So we'll do that. Let me check in chat here. See what's going on. Let's see. I thought about it, but I think I'm passing on that one. Oh, I am building Berg Blaustein. What is that? What is the, I am building Berg Blaustein. I have my German's way, man, Berg. I have the Spectrum, only cost me 52 from Smith's, and I believe it's 85 pounds, and no controller. Oh, yeah, the new one is that all white, it even comes with a little thermal printer. I'm looking forward to that. But I use a VIC-20 controller, yep. In some YouTube videos, it was said that the A1200 might and should match the speed of a 040, since it comes with Settlers too. If you look at the my hacking of the A500 Mini, you'll see that, yes, it does do that. So I did do a whole video on, I think it was a live stream if I'm now, yeah, I did a whole live stream where we hacked and installed a complete workbench environment on the A500 Mini. So check that out. And I think we were running up higher than 040. I think we were up to 060 almost. It was pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie. It was sweet, and I still have it over here. Recommendations for TV movie, new Fallout season. Just, oh yeah, Fallout. I need to get caught up on that. That's a good one. I really enjoyed The War Between the Land and the Sea, Doctor Who. Really? The War Between the Land and the Sea, a Doctor Who. I did not know about that. I'll have to check that one out. Good recommendation. Once the Mac is done, you'll need X amount of round studs to make the Mac cracker. Exactly. I've heard good things about the Lazarus Project. It's a British time travel series. Oh, on Netflix. I have to check that out. Hey, we watched The Great Flood. Anybody watch The Great Flood on Netflix? It's the Korean sci-fi drama, probably sci-fi action. We were confused. We spent the whole hour and whatever watching it, and at the end we're like, I'm not sure I wanted to watch that. But we did. We muddled through. But if anybody else has seen The Great Flood on Netflix, let me know. I'll be looking into that. Good. The fake Lego probably only produces the cheap parts to save costs. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's all about the economics and, you know, jacking the cost up and making their money back. So let's go ahead and finish this thing up. We are that close, folks. So we need, let's hopefully, this is where we get down, rubber meets the road. Let's hope we have everything we need to finish this up. Go ahead and get rid of that. There we go. This is it. This is all we have left. So let's do, we need one of these. Pull everything back down here. We need one of these. We need one of, what is that? Oh, that is that one. It's one of these. So far, so good. And it looks like we need 2 of these. And we have 2 of those. All right, so we take these little guys. We put them like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. We're going to do that right there. It looks like we're going to make a mouse here. We're going to take one of these and put it on here. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go ahead and put this on so that it is holding that for me together. And then we are going to put this up here. And this right here, I guess this is supposed to be the mouse, but this is kind of odd, folks. All right, here like this. Let me go ahead and push those down, make those are square on each other. So that got all of that. Then we're going to do one of these like this. And then we're going to take this little guy right here, which has studs on both sides. Going to do this, and then we are going to do this right here. Let's make sure I get that right. So this is like this, and this is our little mouse right here. Check that out. All right, should we have a, are we not even going to have a cable, or did I, oh, maybe did I lose a cable? Maybe, oh, I wonder if I misplaced the cable. Because I think there was a piece of cord. Well, I'll figure it out here in a minute. I think I might even know where. Yeah, that's right. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where that stuff is. Let's see. It's not in this bag. Not in this bag. You know what? I bet it's wherever my instructions are. is the, let me check one other place. I'll be right back. Take a gander at this and talk amongst yourselves for a second. There we go. I had them. they were over there. They've fallen out of the little ball that this all comes in into a box I had over there. So let's go ahead and open these guys up right here. Here we go. Teeth again. I figured if they've lasted this long. By the way, I'm going to actually be 61 this year. Oh my gosh. Should we do a birthday live stream? Let me know what you guys think. Birthday live stream. When it's in February. Early February, so if you guys think I should do a birthday live stream, let me know. And then what should we do during a birthday live stream? So think about that. I know gosh, it's less than a month away. Holy cow. Cannot believe I'm going to be 61. Seems like just last year I was telling you I was 60. Well, heck, it was just last year that I was telling you I was 60. Go figure. All right, how do we do this? It says, it says we want to, there are little holes in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those. There's a little hole. See that little hole right there? And so what we've got to do is thread, are you serious? I've got to thread this into there and this one into there. Oh my goodness, why am I? All right, well, let's see if we can figure this out. And then I'm supposed to tie it? I am. Oh no, I don't need to, yeah. Yeah, I do, I need to tie it. Oh my gosh, this just looks painful. Let's see what we can do here. How do they want us to do? On the inside? Yeah, let's do it on the inside. Go this way. And of course, they're afraid, so they're not going to go in their little hole. Let's see. Come on, you. There we go. Now, I think, once it's in there, I'm not sure what they're telling me. They've got a little loop, but it looks like they just want enough of a ball where it just kind of, once we plug it in, that's going to hold it on there. So I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is just simply create a little knot here, because that hole is pretty tight, like that. I'm going to pull it up to the top here, and we're going to pull that through. And I think that's going to hold it. I'm going to test it on the back or the front of the mouse here and see if that works. And that does. So I think that's what I'm going to do going forward. So the mouse is the longer one for sure. So let me go ahead and get the other one here. So that worked out pretty well. All right, so let me go ahead and put this one in here. I'm trying to get it so that you can see it as well, what I'm doing. And then again, I'm just going to let that fall, and I'm going to do a little knot right on the top. By the way, I will tell you, I also have another piece of equipment coming in for a review over on the retroCombs-Tech channel that I'm excited about. I'm not going to give that away either. So, a lot of stuff. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff. I don't know when I think I have time for all this. I really don't. I mean, I should be editing video right now instead of doing this with you, but I really wanted to spend some time with you guys today. Okay, so now we have this right here. I guess we have to have our social time, right? You can't just sit and edit. This is going to go on the back, so that's going here. It's interesting. We have two. I guess the keyboard's going to be one of them, probably. Yep. I guess, or no, the keyboard will go in the front, right? So why do we have two on? I don't know. Maybe it's just another port for your external drive or something. So we'll go ahead and put this on right here. All right, that's on. So here's our little mouse. What do you think? Let me get it in the light here. So there we go. What do you think? We'll do some shots here. I'll have the other camera here in a minute. We'll give you some shots around. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. You know what? I think I forgot to. Yeah, I did. There are some parts on the bottom of this that I forgot to put on. So let me go ahead and get that, because we're going to need one of those, because it's. Let's see, this way it is the part that the mouse gets connected to right here. And actually that is not far, it says it goes here instead. Okay. And then we have two little feet that go here and here. which seem odd to me. Again, seems a little odd, but there's our little keyboard. See that right there? And then I need to, last part, hey, our last piece. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and do one knot first, and then we'll just thread it down the other way. So push that up to the top here. There we go. And then we'll take this and thread it through this way. There we go. And then we need one more here. So we'll thread this in like that. And then we'll do our knot on the top right here. And we'll roll that up so it's as close to the edge as we can. Yeah, it's not perfect, but that'll work. There you go. All right, and then this will get put right here. Yep, is that right? Actually, I've got that on, it wants it on the other side. I made a mistake. There we go. There, that's better. And then this goes right on this one right here. So let's plug that in. Right here. So I think the thumbnail for this live stream, post live stream, it'll probably be a picture of this, and this will be the highlight. We'll just say during today's live stream we put together and I'll do all this stuff, all the things. You guys want to see it? All right, here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to grab another camera here, and I am going to release it from its thing here. How do I want to do that? Let's do it this way. Oh, there we go. And plug it back in. There we go. And now you get a shot of, look at that. Look at that cinematic view of the model. Yeah, there's no, I guess it is for the power cord. It does not come with a power cord. That is a good question. So let's go ahead and bring it here. I'll show you what it looks like from the other side too. So here we go. Here's the little keyboard and mouse. It's kind of cute, isn't it? Don't you think? I think it's kind of cute. It's not bad. It's kind of a fun build, but you can see the seams here. This is the kind of stuff that would drive Lego engineers nuts right here. Spaces, and of course I can fix that, but you'll see the back. So here's the back. But yeah, probably would be a power cord would be right here. Actually, would that go here? And no, probably cord. That's probably the way it would go. But you can see it's got, doesn't actually have the little handle. I was hoping maybe there'd be a little, I think that would be, if they would do a 2x4 instead of a 2x3 plate right here, then that would overhang just enough and you would have a little handle. Why wouldn't they do that? That would be so simple, just to add the little handle so that you could pick it up. Just a lot of little missing touches that just with a little additional thought, this could have been a better model. Still though, a fun little build for a Sunday afternoon. What do you guys think? Tell me in chat what you think. I'm going to come back to chat here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and put, oh yeah, say we can push that underneath and do that. That is pretty cute. You can see we have that little bevel for the CRT right there, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, it is begging for a Pico Mac. Is that what it's called, a Pico Mac? And a little screen. I don't know if there's a screen that would fit in there. Maybe with a little 3D part in the back, and you could do that. That could be kind of interesting. You got all the pieces. I wonder if somebody's already done that. My guess is somebody's already done that. I bet you anything somebody's already done that. Anyway, so that was, my friends, that was a blast. Let me go ahead and turn this camera off. We're not going to use it anymore for this stream, so turn that off. I really want to thank everybody for helping me today and joining me, because part of what today was just to try out the new studio arrangement, have a chance to do something that wasn't like, I guess, official and live that I could play with and see how things were going. And this has been great. Let's go ahead and let's check on chat, see what's going on, and get caught up before we get out of here today. It's about 3 o'clock. Wow, that's almost as long as my normal streams, and I didn't even prepare anything. The fake Lego problem only produces the cheaper parts. Oh, we already talked about that. Why didn't it remember that we did that? Did the stream stop? I hope not. Oh man, I haven't seen that since I saw it in the theater. Probably should check it out too. Which what did I miss? The black hole. Oh, the black hole, Disney's black hole. Yes. Watched the lovely accountant and I watched that about a year ago. Yeah. 5x5 here. Yep. Still ongoing. Thank you. Okay, it jumped back halfway for me. Oh, so something just going on. Gotcha. I'm resisting the Amiga route as I spent a fortune back in the day and ended up giving most of it away before the retro revival. Yeah, understand. Base model Amiga isn't that bad, but the accelerators cost arm and a leg. Yeah, I'm done. I shouldn't say I'm done. I'm not done. Here's what I'm done with. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm at the point where, again, I want to minimize. During COVID, I just went nuts. I started buying computers, old retro computers. I've got duplicates at Vintage Computer Festival of Midwest. I'm going to start to wean that, and I'm going to keep just the things that I love. I'm going to keep one each of it, each Commodore computer, because that's my love, including my SX64. I love that thing. Not so much Amigas. I have a 600, and all it has done is sit here and do nothing. So what I learned from that is I really am an 8-bit fan. I mean, I had an Amiga. I loved it, but I'm an 8-bit fan, so I'm going to stay there. But I love things like the Checkmate monitor, which is over here. I love things like the retro games. I'm looking forward to my C64 Ultimate Founders Edition arriving. That's going to be fun. By the way, as soon as that arrives, I don't care when it is, that evening, there will be a live stream. I'm going to be Johnny on the spot. I've already warned the lovely account. Whenever that arrives, I'm going live. So make sure you hit the alerts and all that business down there. You're going to want to join me for that because the Founders Editions have not been out in the wild yet. So I'm hopeful that I can capitalize on that because I've missed the whole C64 Ultimate run. I'm also waiting on Kat's C64 Ultimate, which we surprised her with during the Christmas Eve live stream that she was getting one, and which is why I was testing all this because we couldn't hear her reaction or anything, which really stunk. So sorry about that, Retro Cat, but we're going to make it up to you when it arrives. It should be arriving, I think, within the next couple of weeks. And then the other things I really love are these remakes of like the Atari systems, the Intel. I love that Intellivision remake, by the way. I'm having a blast with that. So I think I'm going to focus just on the more modern retro recreations and spend less time trying to keep old things running and focus on the new stuff because we are in the golden age of retro, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's just a great time to be in that retro computing fan club right now. And I also love what I'm doing over on the other channel, retrocombs-Tech with new tech. I'm just a geek. I love new technology, and every chance I get something new, I just enjoy it so much more than trying to keep something old and running. I'll let those people who do that because they do it better than I do. By the way, this kit is called the Zuru MAX Retro Collection, 221 pieces. This is the classic computer, and I will put all the links. So what I'm going to do, I'll finish up chat here in a minute, but what I'm going to do is once the stream is over, I'm going to take it offline. I'm going to let YouTube process it, and then I'm going to go in and put all the links that everybody needs for everything, and then I'll repost it. So if there's something that you wanted to watch, it actually, I guess I'll unlist it. So if you have the link, you can go back while you have the link, but I'll unlist it so it's not available. And then I'll put a new thumbnail on it and everything too. So, but you'll be able to jump around within the live stream once I get done. Okay. So let's see what the rest of you said. It's cute compared to most sci-fi these days, but I really enjoyed it as much as the first time. I think it is a good, you're talking about Black Hole, I assume. Yeah, I love it. I'm no electronics expert, but I don't think it's going to power on. Power on? Yeah, we don't get the little bong. That's unfortunate. Although with the Pico calc in there, I don't know. Who knows what we could do? Castle consisting of about 550. Oh, the castle. Yes. Yes. I am familiar with that. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Martin. I go with a drop of crazy glue before tying. Oh, nah, it's in there, man. It's not going anywhere. I mean, here you go. Whoa, see, look. See, I just picked it up and they're not going anywhere. So it's fine. I don't think it needs, and I'm like an anti-super glue on my Lego models, unless I were doing something like sticking a Pico calc in there, and then I might actually do it. Let's say you don't have to look a day. You don't look a day. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that I don't look a day over 65. Thank you for that. That's very nice of you. It is one of the most popular alternative brick sets in Germany. Okay, I didn't think I remember that now. Didn't Lego have the Castle Neuschwanstein, if I can talk right? Neuschwanstein. There we go. Neuschwanstein. They did, I believe. Tie a knot on the end. Did that. Yes. I had to change to my phone. The stream just stopped on the iPad. Why? I don't think it's stopping for anybody else. Not sure what's going on. Looks good. Great job. Thank you. Looks good. Oh, thank you. I feel vindicated, or feel validated for my Lego building prowess. How about that? Is the other connector for a power cord? Yes, I think it probably is, but it didn't come with one. Well done. Thank you. Well, I just love the kudos. Thank you. It's good to know that I can still put together a Lego model that's designed for a 5-year-old. So thank you for your affirmations out there. Nice. Very cool. It has wireless power. Wireless. I just set it on a Qi charger and it powers right up. It's powered by Oh, Evil J, I like that. It's powered by imagination. I made a 3D print enclosure for the Pico Mac. That's what it's called. That looks like a Mac. Would the Pico Mac fit in here, Evil J? Would it? Do you think it would? I've got mine. I'll have to take a look. And mine actually came with a little 3D printed case, but I could rip it out of there. And check. The 500 Mini already came with Alien Breed 3D, which was an AGA 1200 game. It was, yes, exactly. Oh, Martin, thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that. That is awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you had a good time just hanging out today, and always appreciate the super chats, especially from those of you who are just constant supporters of the channel. Thank you so much. Who knows? Maybe we'll buy the boombox version of this. Probably not, but you know. It'll go to good use as you all know, anything that you give goes back into the channel. So thank you for that. I am an Amiga guy, but I could not let the Founders Edition go. I know. Jan or Jan, sorry. Good for you. I look forward to ours coming in. And good to have you here on the stream today. Thanks for joining us. I think you've been with us before, if I'm not mistaken, or this could be your first one. I'm not sure. I think this is your first one, actually. Have a good evening, y'all. It was a cool stream. Thanks, Xander. Appreciate you. We'll see you down in the Discord, by the way. The Craggle. There you go, at Evil J. By the way, I will say this about the Discord. I do have a Discord. If you love this chat, the Discord is where this chat happens 24/7. All you have to do is go down there and support it at the VIC 20 level, and then you will get an invite to the Discord. If you do join, though, at the VIC 20 level down below, you need to let me know. Send me an email, retrocombs@icloud.com, so that I can get you in. The automated process is hit or miss, and I want to make sure that you get in there if that's specifically what you're looking for. So I wasn't going to talk about channel memberships, but some of you may be interested in kind of continuing in chat. The Discord, it really is great. We have such great guys in the Discord. I share behind the scenes pics. They got a lot more images and stuff of things I'm working on. So if you're interested in that, you can do that down below. Lastly, Pico Mac breakout board I used wouldn't fit in there. It was one from the hacker box. Oh, yeah, the one that I got for, do I have it handy? Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. The one this is not it, obviously. This is the BMC 64. Man, that would almost fit in there, but I believe the Mac one that I have is smaller than this. I'll have to look, but I believe it is, yeah, it's not here. So, yeah, so, you know, one of the things I don't have a problem with is content for what I'm going. Oh, you know what? I do have, maybe, folks, maybe this is our next live stream. I do have Meatloaf that we've not used. Should we set up Meatloaf during the next live stream? Are you all familiar with Meatloaf? That could be fun. I have not done that yet. I could break out the C64, or potentially we could break out the Mega 65. See if the Meatloaf works on the Mega 65 with the C64 core. That could be fun. I'm going to think through that, folks. That may be what we do. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I hear the lovely accountant upstairs doing some stuff. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. It's been great fun. One of my fave streams. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you like that, Neil. Thank you so much. And it's kind of not what our normal stuff is. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I see a +1 for Meatloaf. Okay. I will consider that, Evil J. There you go, if you want to see the +1 for Meatloaf. And like a bat out of hell. There you go. All right. Guys, I, again, enjoyed it. Thanks for helping me through my tech struggles, testing out. And we will plan on, I'm thinking more of the Meatloaf for next week. It will definitely be something that we're going to be trying out that I have not done before. And I do think on the Mega 65 with the C64 core, maybe we'll have the C64C over here as a backup. But the great thing is, I now have room for that. Before, there's no way I could have said that I would have 2 retro computers, but I do have room for that now. So, looks like Martin also said +1 for Meatloaf, and since Martin gave me a super chat, I feel like I really need to do that for him next week. So I will start to research that a little bit and we'll see what's going on. All right, that's it. I got to get out of here, guys. RetroCombs out. Thanks so much for joining. This is really a lot of fun. Chat with you guys later. And don't forget, the stream is going offline, but it'll be back later. You guys should still have access because you have the link if you're trying to catch up. Chat later. See you next weekend. Bye.